you were in a Ronnie Coleman film. You did an interview for the film, which obviously I appreciate. What do you think about Ronnie Coleman's post-bodybuilding, dealings with injuries and, surgeries and back problems and still working out and kind of maintaining? How do you feel about that?
Oh, Ronnie just doesn't let up, man. He doesn't let up, and, love him. I think there will never be another Ronnie Coleman. And like you said, you ask him again, will he do the same exact thing? He'll do it again and again and again, regardless. I think 2 of those surgeries just was him working out and trying to get back to his normal workout schedule. And you can't tell him to deviate from what he already knows or what he already does. That's Ronnie, that's what he does. If he's gonna keep living, that's the way he's gonna do it, his way. There's no other way, and gotta love him. Ronnie is King Ronnie, as they say, and has the bragging rights, 8-time Mr. Olympia. Has the bragging rights to be the freakiest Olympia to date. Right. And I wish he would have approached his training a little bit different to avoid.
Everybody says that, yeah.
These injuries,
Have you adjusted your training as you're getting older to avoid injury?
I've always been a stickler to form, Even when I seen Ronnie Coleman and I seen Dorian Yates working out, I try to do that approach and it feels almost great, but you also feel like you're gonna break. And for me, training is Lee Haney style, stimulate, get that muscle going, train it as hard as you can, live to see another day, come back stronger. So form is one of those things. Even when I watch videos, if somebody trains bad form, almost gets me turns my stomach, and I start feeling joint pains just by watching the horrible form. And now you have so many videos and social media, and people still don't have the form correct, I mean, the deadlift is probably one of the easiest moves they can do, and they're still doing deadlifts, like stiff leg deadlifts.
Just because you want to put up more weight or to show that
put up the weight, 1 rep max, at home, will never step on stage, will never actually bother to work on that form, to do that, a better 1 rep max, to take it to the stage. I mean, you want to, put out a video or get a YouTube channel, show people how to do it without you really knowing how to do it. And it's great. I think created a great platform for people, but it's just, most people are still not training and having the right approach to working out.
Mm-hmm. What's the longest you've been without any type of workout or gym at all? The longest?
The longest? Probably 8 months.
Wow. This is when you had your situation?
Immigration, yeah. Because they don't really give you weights. They don't have weights in there. It's just...
No push-ups, nothing, just no...
Push-ups you do, and it's after a while, it's just kind of like, what am I doing here, It's kind of like doing cardio running in place. It was good at one time, and I said, you know what, let me just let my body rest. Let me let it rest. I haven't stopped working out since I started working out.
I remember the pictures after, actually. That was 2012 or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, the guys, a couple of guys in there were nice enough to bring me some pizza and a lot of food. But for me, it was like, why have all this food if I'm not going to burn it or build anything? Right. So I told them, don't even do that anymore. It's just not even worth it. And I'll build as soon as I get out of here.
Right, and you did, of course.
Yeah. So I wasn't one of those things where, oh my God, I'm gonna just lose my mind and I'm not gonna be me anymore. And if muscle defined me, I think I would have had a weaker state of mind and I would have never came back,
Is it difficult mentally? I mean, and I'm sure most bodybuilders can relate to that, right? I mean, if you used to people seeing you a certain way, right? Massive, shredded, and then you don't look like that anymore. How does that mentally affect you?
doesn't affect me at all, you know. Again, I mean, they say, oh, you used to be bigger. And I would just tell them, well, you never were, you know. So I always come back at them with something, you know, oh my God, you know, you're smaller. And I say, guess what, you're fat, you know, so I'd rather be smaller. So it never affects me because, again, I never, you know, did anything or acted a certain way because of my size, you know. Even, you know, working out was my way to stay off the street. Working out was my way to create something in my own art form, and that's what I did, you know. Now, it took away my, you know, my weights, it took away my canvas, everything else, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna get him back. So I wasn't worried, you know. Yeah, there's a few people happy that I was small, and people are happy that, oh, that say he's gonna quit. I mean, they're talking about me. I don't even know them from a hole in the wall, so I wasn't even worried, you know. So I knew I was gonna come back, and it didn't bother me. Again, the only thing was my clothes, man. I think it was a good time to actually buy Gucci and actually wear it and make it fit, you know. Kind of cold stuff, you know, all the nice clothing was fitting actually. But, you know, other than that, you know, build up muscle memory, that's it.